and welcome to this is season 10 round 3 TCR Miata Tuesdays at Watkins Glen. I'm your host, TPR. I'm the only one here tonight. Matt has decided he doesn't love me. Stan decided he had to go do his real job, so it's just me hosting in the booth by myself on stream. We're here in single car qualifying. We got 10 minutes. We're 4 minutes in. We're just falling on board with Josh Pagan right now in what looks like the Hyundai. Hear myself. Why can I hear myself? Stop. What stream is open? There we go. Welcome back, Mr. Moore. We're back. We're on stream. This thing on? Check, check. Check, check, check. Thank you. You are my greatest fan. Well, let's see if we can follow on board with anyone else doing their fast laps right now. Thank you. Riding on board with Daniel Towell right now, fastest car in the room, and what I believe is a Hyundai just laid down a 158.7, at least 4/10 ahead of Michael Johnson, who did a 159.7, followed by long time no see, Mr. Gun Kim did a 159.3 right now in third place in qualifying. He is driving another Hyundai. Let's see how this battles out. It seems that the Hyundais and the Audis are the favorites in the TCR class. Honda's, I don't know, just not getting any love. I hear it's a little harder to set up and get going. Wouldn't know, but Mr. Moore, you let me know if my my mic issues with my breathing are showing up tonight. I think I finally got it figured out. I've got the filter done correctly. Also, when I laugh hysterically, it shouldn't pop, and when I talk really quiet, it should boost it all back up. Yeah, everything should be good. I love it. Yes, Matt, it is cold here. I live in California now. It's 50 degrees. Born and raised on the East Coast in the cold, but spent a few years in California, and now I'm soft. Anything below 50 degrees makes me very cold. Two minutes left here in qualifying. Everyone seems to have already laid down a lap time except for a few of the TCR cars. Actually, those may be the TCR cars that are not qualifying tonight. Let me stand by. I will get you those names. For TCR class, Michael Johnson, Brian Zinn, and Jacob Eiding are not to qualify. Wait a second. Michael Johnson's already done a time. There's going to be a hole at the top of the grid when he doesn't grid, I'm assuming, or if he forgets. Is that a penalty? If he grids, we'll find out. We'll keep an eye on that. Scrolling down for Miata class, do not qualify. We have Kevin Sandiego, Craig Ream, and Jed Babinek not qualifying. And with pit lane starts, there are a lot of penalties being served tonight with Kenny Teal, Tom Wright, Frank Klein, Chad Sosnowski, and Josh Olson. Penalties tonight. They will not be taking the grid. And let's see who's still out there. Riding on board with Gun Kim at a 159.0. I'll tell you, the top of the TCR class is tight. It's going to be a fight. You know what? Let's follow on board my former co-host who's lost his job. Second place, one of the last few Miatas on track. He's done a 209.0. That's a good time. Still 3/10 behind Kelly Greenhoe, though, on penultimate pole position for now. We'll find out if he gets to keep that. And it looks like he will. Everyone else down below has either pit or given up. Matt doesn't even make it to the line. What a scrub. Oh, who's out on track still? Setting in times. We got Michael Bond crossing the line doing a 209.9. He's not improving on his best time so far, and he's not going to get to finish this next lap. And that's the end of qualifying. Let's see. Let's pull up our grid. You can see Daniel keeps that top spot with a 58.3. No one can stop him. Michael Johnson in second place, followed by Gun Kim, Jordan Johnson, Rob Campbell, Richard Swindells, Daniel Williams, John Miller in 8th place, James Buntner and Russell Abraham 10th, followed by Tony, not Troy, Tony Phillips, my bad, and Roman Bykov round out their top 12. This is a grid start, so if you're not on the first page, too bad. We're moving on. And first place for the Miatas, followed by Kelly Greenhoe, Matt Adkins in second, Brian Lemke in third, Chad Sosnowski, Frank Klein, Kenny Teal, Paul Metzger, Justin Atkinson, Kent Kruger the admin, don't send it on him, Andres in ninth, and Michael Bond round out your top 10 for the Miata class. Scrolling back to the top. This is a grid start, so last week I blew it. They started and I wasn't ready. Not this week. Not going to catch me sleeping. I'm ready. I think. I hope I'm ready. I'm not ready. That was a lie. It was definitely a lie. I don't know what I'm doing. Chopper cam is not up yet. That's fine. If you're on stream, Twitch chat, you could say hi on stream. I might acknowledge you. I might not. Don't know. Let's see how good I am at multitasking tonight. We cycle through the grid. We can see all of our drivers forming up. We're about to start. Waiting for all those lights to turn on. And we're off. Looks like Daniel got a great start, but Michael Johnson got a better one as he Jordan Johnson, wrong Johnson there. I should probably put the first names on there. Gets it alongside, and Daniel gets his elbows out and pushes him wide, but it's not enough. So they go through the S's. Again, the TCR cars are keeping it relatively clean. They're on a 2-race streak here with no penalties. Let's see if they can keep it 3 races as they come around to the straightaway. You know what? While racing, we're going to put this camera away. We don't need this. There you go. That's what you guys want to see. The action. Looks like the TCRs are already falling into line. Nothing exciting, or not exciting, I should say dangerous, has happened at the beginning of the stream here. Let's pop to the front of the Miata class and see how they're going. Ooh, Matt Adkins is under pressure from Paul Metzger. But it looks like Kelly Greenhoe got a good start. He's opening up a 2/10 lead already. Correction, 3/10 as he gets away. Where Kibble? Interesting. Where Kibble? Looks like Gun Kim wants to get a part of the action for the lead here in TCR class. Remember, if you don't win it on lap 1, what are you doing? All right, it looks like Brandon Piper may have crashed in the Miata class on the first lap. We'll come back and take a look at that. Sorry, in the TCR class. Come back and take a look at that after the first lap. But after the first lap, your leader is still Daniel, followed by Gun. He somehow managed to get second place. Jordan Johnson getting third, followed by Rob Campbell, Richard Swindells, James Buntner, Roman Bykov, Russell Abraham, our current points leader in the TCR class, followed by John Miller and Tony Phillips round out your top 10 in TCR class. Kelly Greenhold keeps a hold of the lead for Miatas, followed by Matt Atkins, Paul Metzger, Brian Lemke, and Kent Kruger. Kent Kruger up 8 positions at the start of the Miata. We'll have to go back and take a look at his start, as Matt looks like he's going to get passed on the inside by Paul here. He's not going to give it up so easy. Man, there are a lot of Miatas back there, and it looks like some of the TCR penalty cars are working their way through the field. Sounds dangerous. Who is that? Who is the car? Is that Bryson Lee working his way through the field? One more car to pass in the wrong class, and then he can get on with it, trying to catch to the train of the TCRs. Nicely done. It looks like John D. Miller just got by Russell Abraham in that last sector. We'll have to come back and maybe we can catch that. Maybe not. Oh no, what? What? Just watched it live. Oh man, 3 does not go into 1. I think Russ was definitely a passenger in that. We're gonna have to go back and take a take a look. Yeah, that was a live onboard murder. Nothing Russell Abraham could do there with that one. It looks like Troy Banks was battling with someone else and might have just tagged him on the inside. We'll go back. Remember I said at the beginning of this race, Watkins Glen doesn't disappoint. There may or may not be judgment handed down after the race in TCR class. I'm here for it. Daniel Williams is behind here. Benjamin Syke looks like he's going to try and send it on the outside of this next corner. Maybe not. Maybe it's just setting the car up to make a good exit on the front straight. Give me a reason to press the air horn button. Nope, Daniel's going into the pits. He may have taken some damage that lap. We're done. Following James Buntner now. He's just ahead of Richard Swindells, who's attacking him. Ooh, it's tight. Based on their sector times, it looks like John Miller may be just slightly faster than Richard Swindell's. Let's see if he can get it done in the next few corners here. Right along with Christopher Gargano under attack from Benjamin. Looks like he gets that position and keeps it rolling. There's battles all over track. Jacob is going to try to send it down the inside of Brian. Can't get it. Why do you keep going to this terrible TV camera? Stop it.
Too fast, too furious.
Back with John Miller. He's still close behind Richard Swindell's, but not past him just yet. I tell you what corner this is, but I don't know what it is. Let's see if I can give you some info on that. Nope. Nope. Well, I guess your track map doesn't tell me what the corners are. That's stupid. Thanks a lot. Make that go away. Oh, and it looks like John Miller sends it down the inside of Richard, and Richard doesn't have anything to stop him, except maybe he's going to try and come back and fight the next corner. Look at those brakes glow. And done and dusted. Nice work there. Now Richard Swindell's is under attack from Tony. Let's check in on our Miata class. Kelly Greenholm in the Voodoo Racing car just behind Matt Adkins, still able to hold on to his position. Matt actually setting one of the faster times on track so far. Actually, that's a lie. There are faster cars on track, but they're further down the grid. Anyway, looks like the leader, though, Paul, is pulling away, making it look easy. Where Kibble? Welcome, Stan. How's life in the big city or wherever you are? And Mr. Moore coming in clutch, giving me a track map to Watkins Glen. These aren't turn numbers. What is the outer loop. Who made this? I just want number. Why has America got to be so difficult? All right. Thank you, Mr. Moore. You are the #1 fan. You're the best. I'll try and call corners as they're going down the backstretch. Ugh. Man. F1's the better sport. I'm just saying. Just tell me the corner name. Corner number. Yeah. Chicken is fire. We're riding on board with Andrew Dirks, just following behind. Who's that? Kevin Sandiego, up 19 positions. I believe he didn't start. He didn't qualify, as they're gaining more positions now. They're sending it. Yeah. Hey guys, there are some accidents. You guys want to see some accidents? Or is this battle too hot that you don't want to jump away from it? Miata class is lit right now. Not gonna lie. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Moore, with the track map. Yeah, yeah. Following Kent Kruger. Definitely wanting to pass. Tried to send it down the inside. Didn't have enough space. Jump back to our TCR class. Christopher Gargano is under attack from Brian Zinn, going into what I now know is turn 9. Turn 9. Also, we'll just call that no name corner. Send it. Send it. Nice. And I thought that was Bjorn there for a second. That's Benjamin running one of Bjorn's signature paint skins, the Zebra car, or the secret test car. Wanted to get in on the action. So I try to go too wide into the bus stop, and all of them are losing time for it. 2 does not go into 1. Well, looks like we got a position swap out of it. Brian's now taking the lead from Christopher. Jump back on board with our leader. Gunkin is now 3 seconds behind Daniel. Daniel looks like he's easily pulling away from the field, setting lap times about half a second quicker than everybody else. Making it look easy out there. Followed by Jordan Johnson, Rob Campbell, and James Buntner rounding out your top 5 and TCR class. James is a little bit further behind, although he's up a few positions. I'm not sure if the getting through lap traffic has just slowed him down, or pace-wise, his lap times are very similar to the leaders. At Matthew Adkins in a battle with Michael Bond, Paul Metzger, and Kelly Greenholm. I'm not sure what happened. We might have missed something here. 4-car battle for first in Miatas. I told you Miata class was lit. If they keep this up, Kevin Sandiego is going to catch them. Psych, Kevin Sandiego's already there. He's the 6th car in that train right now. The top 6 cars are separated by less than a second and a half. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's talking about, Mr. Moore. It's like Paul Metzger is going to take first place from Michael Bond, but don't worry. Everyone's there as we see a TCR car mixed up in the pack. I don't know what TCR car that is, but kind of looks like he's holding the Miatas up right now, if we're being honest. You are in the way, sir. TCR, please get out of the way. You're interrupting a huge battle with the Miatas.
Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
Go faster. As we pop in on the back of the TCR class, there's also a correction on the Miata class. Brian Lemke is less than a 10th behind Justin Atkinson, followed by less than a 10th behind Andrew Dirks. Look at these guys. Everyone fighting for their life, driving to survive. Netflix, come sponsor us. We're all trying to get to the top spot. This is content. Craig Ream is chasing down Michael Harney, less than 3/10, who's only 2/10 behind Craig Tezziter, is only a couple seconds behind Jonathan Cooper, who's kind of in no man's land between these two battles here. Currently in 11th place in class, less than 2 seconds behind 4 cars in front, and less than 2 seconds in front of 3 cars behind. Oof. All right, guys, we're halfway through this race. We haven't watched a single replay accident. There's got to be some you want to see, right? Right? Dang. There's nobody here to say, yeah, we want to see the accidents. You guys aren't any fun. Lap 1 incident with Brandon Piper. Ooh. See, Brandon got away with that one. Not so bad. He might have had some help there. Keeping it moving though. There's a lot of oh, we saw this one. Saw this one live. Live murder.
Bruh.
Troy Banks just a passenger in that. He was not the culprit of that. Troy Banks is one of the cleanest racers here. We'll have to check that out post-race. Greatest hits, here we come. Ooh. That's a send. That's a full send. That's not an off track. Oh, no, no. What? What? We're gonna see this again in real time. And that's just involving 4 cars all at once. Hey guys, remember when we said there wouldn't be any incidents or accidents? Psych! Alright. What? Looks like Brian Frick just hit the banana peel there. We're gonna hop back live. Let's check in with the closest battles on track right now. We got everyone in the pit lane, actually. Let's go to the pit lane camera. Not that one. This one. As you see, we're at that part of the race. We can see some of the cars that have pit as everyone comes in right now. Actually, this is boring. We're going to move on. Back to the battles, what the people want. Oh, what? Michael Johnson says, full send, I'm an Audi, we have rally heritage, get out of my way. We've got places to go and people to see. Michael Johnson's trying to close up the gap. He has free air now post whoever he was following has pit, but he's under attack from Troy Banks. Hoping you guys hear the soundboard. I forgot if I opened the OBS plugin or not. So, yeah, really hope it's going. Let me know if you guys hear me having too much fun pressing buttons. Right now, TCRs are still, Daniel Tolwell is still in first place, followed by Jordan Johnson. And Rob Campbell now in third place, but everyone's more than a second behind each other. These are the 2 closest TCRs on track right now. Richard Swindell is a few tenths behind Tony Phillips in 6th and 7th place. Yeah. Hang on. We'll jump on board with Miata class. Michael Bond just behind Kevin San Diego. We missed some epic passes. We're going to have to go back and see what's going on. It's hard to follow both classes at one time. There's a lot of stuff going on track right now. There we go. Content. Craig Ream, admin Craig Ream just behind. Craig Tessiter. It's a battle of the Craigs. Who's going to win? Sorry, guys. I don't take requests in the booth. If you want content, you gotta be in the booth to press the buttons. That's how it is here. Or, yeah, that's it. What happened to Where Kibble? I think Matt may have pit early. Or maybe he took some damage. I don't know. Yeah, all the leaders now in Miata class and TCR class have not pit yet. Some cars have come into the lane. Oh. That's not what I want. I want to see the pit lane time. How much time was spent in the pits? Send it. Send it. No send. Not this lap, guys. Michael Bond matching Kevin Sandiego's times here on track. He's not going to let him get away with just getting the lead and running away, usually how it works. And if you're just joining up, it's pit time, baby! Kevin Sandiego is our leader in Miata class right now, but it was a 6 car battle before he started. So let's see how long and how much time is gained or lost here in the pits. We're at 29 minutes in this race, only 11 minutes of racing left, and all but a few of the TCR cars now have pit. Looks like Michael Bond has lost quite a few positions, but Kevin Sandiego has hung on. Paul Metzner under attack from Kent Kruger, but Kevin Sandiego manages to pull out a 1 second lead. Let's see how long he can keep that. Oh, and we're seeing action happen in the back. We'll have to come back and check out what happened there as a TCR clobbered Miata and got away with it? Question mark? No, it wasn't that one. There it is. Oh no, that was our former race leader battling. Let's try to get one more angle on it here. No. We're gonna have to come back and watch that post race. Pull the pit times off. Let's look at these off tracks. What do we got so far in the race? Only a few drivers left without any incidents, and as Stan likes to say, if you already got a 1X, you might as well just go and get the other 16. They're all freebies at this point. There's no bonus points for having a 1X or 2X race, although I really wish there was. See some other close battles here. In the lead, still Daniel Towhill in first place for the TCRs in his Hyundai. followed by George Johnson, number 2. Troy Banks. Actually, Troy is one of those drivers that doesn't pit. Has he stayed out? Yes, he is the last one to go into the pit lane. Currently in 3rd place, but he's not going to hold on to that. Followed by James Bunner, probably our true number 3rd place. Rob Campbell, John D. Miller. Round out your top 5, your true top 5 positions. Under attack now is nobody. Richard Swindells is closing the gap on Tony Phillips. He's less than a second, and his last lap time, oh, that doesn't count. That was an out lap. That was clearly, he did his stop last lap. What was that, Stan? Yeah, Stan, that's correct. There's plenty of daylight between bonus points and penalty points. That's freebies. Brian may have some issues getting here. He's right behind a Miata class battle, and the Miatas have shown that they have no interest of making it easy for the TCRs, as they shouldn't. They're the slower car. Run your line. But some of the TCRs at the back, maybe with damage or just off pace, are kind of getting in the way here. Check out Blake. Blake is going to try and send it up the inside of Andres. Andres is one of the last few Miata drivers with no incidents. Let's see if he tries to keep that going, or if he's going to fight hard. Send it. Another close battles. Mike Harney in a good beverage car, Fanta. I love Fanta. It's way better than some of the other stuff you guys choose to plaster all over the side of your car. Closing the gap down on Jonathan Cooper. Wonder if he'll send it on the back straight here. Matt Adkins is currently 13th in class after battling for the lead. We may have missed something. I'm sure in our post-race analysis, maybe he will let us know what happened. Paul has closed up the gap to Kevin. Less than 2/10 now.
Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels.
Coming into the final 5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining.
Looks like Richard Swindells is going to try to send it around the outside going into the bus stop. Oh, nope. He brakes a little earlier, tries to stay safe as a Miata is in the way of the battle now. Cooler heads prevail. Really? What? I believe they're next to each other. Nope, never mind. That's wrong. There we go. And it looks like Paul takes the lead going through the bus stop. It's like Brian Lemke is closing the gap on Matt Adkins here in the closing stages of this race. Let's see, Kent Kruger up into third place. This is the battle that just keeps on giving. TCRs and, sorry, Miatas roll in a pack. It's always SpongeBob lit with these things. Look at them. They just buzz around the track. Buzz. Let's check in real quick with our TCR cars. I'm going to try and follow this Miata battle to the end of the race. This is where the real action is. We still got Daniel leading in the TCR classes, Hyundai with over a 6-second lead, followed by Jordan Johnson at second, James Buntner and third, Rob Campbell fourth place, and John Miller in third. He's got a 10-second lead over sixth place Tony. And the only battle is between TCRs right now is Brian Zinn and Richard Swindells. Sorry, Richard Swindells and Tony Phillips. I keep getting that wrong. Clicking on the bottom car, not the top car. My fault. This is the only battle going on right now in the TCR class. Richard trying to get it done, but maybe that Hyundai is just a little too fast. And Tony's, I can't read what his sponsor is as I say that. Closing up, it's now turned into a 3-car battle. Brian Zinn joining the action. But going back to the Miata, we've got 5 cars within a second of each other going into probably one more lap left in the race. Kent Kruger now down to 4th place. Looks like Blake got him right there. As I looked away, I missed content. Kent's coming back. Kent says, I want to battle third. I want that podium spot. Look at the battle up ahead, guys. Look at this. Final lap in the Miata class. Here we go. 3 wide. Going through the S's, we got Paul in first place, followed by Kevin Sandiego. And we're on board following Blake as Kevin and Paul swap positions going to the top of the S's. Kent Kruger in 4th place and Andres Garcia in 5th, followed by Justin Atkinson 2 seconds behind. We got here a 5-car battle on the last lap. Remember, when I say this happens, Netcode usually decides to enter the chat right about now. Let's see if they can all make it to the line and not be salty with each other come the end of this race. You want to talk about clean driving? Kevin Sandiego still no incident points in first place, and Andres in 5th behind Kent, also no incident points. Oh boy, we have some end of race. Oh, never mind, the race is over. I lied. For the my bad, I saw some post-race incidents there, but that's for TCRs. TCRs have finished. The top 5 have not changed from what I went over last lap, but we're on board watching this Miata battle. Oh, and we lost one. No. Paul has spun out trying to overtake one of the TCR cars that were in, let's be honest, it was in the way. But And it looks like Kevin is going to get away with it. That was just lucky, just in time for him. Opens up a gap. That 5-car battle now is all spread out. Oh, man. That's life with TCRs, or not TCRs. That's life with mixed class racing, baby, as Kevin Sandiego takes the win.
Perfection.
With a 0x. And if I had to take a guess, he probably had fastest lap of the race too. So he's getting all the points. Cause why not? Oh wait, he didn't have fastest lap, but he's still getting a lot of points here. Post race, the race is over. Nice work from the boys. Let me show you our results. Oh, race is still going. I can't show you the results. Now let's try the results. What do we got here? We got a camera, we got a little lights, we got some action. There we go. Race results. Daniel Towell wins TCR class in his Hyundai all the way from down under in Australia. Jordan Johnson, James Buntner, Rob Campbell, and John Miller round out your top 5, followed by Tony Phillips, Brian Zinn, Richard Swindells, 8th place, Roman Bykoff, 9th, and Russell Abraham in 10th place. Moving on to the next class. Let's see. Nope. Incorrect one. Come on. Please? Please? Why are you like this, computer? There we go. And our Miata class, Kevin Sandiego wins by less than a second, followed by Blake Townend. Andres Garcia gets that 3rd spot. Kent Kruger dropping down from 3rd to 4th come the end of the race. Justin Atkinson in 5th place. Michael Bond, Craig Ream, Andrew Dirks, Paul Metzger, and Brandon Bachman round out your top 10. Continuing down. Actually, no, I'm done there. Again, not in the top 10. I'm not reading your name. It is what it is. We're into our post-race analysis now. We're here. Everyone wants to see what happened during the race. There were some wild accidents that I didn't even jump to the race. The fighting was so good with the Miatas. I didn't want to spoil the fun. So we're going to do it now. Let's go back to the beginning of the race. Someone tagged Russell Abraham and Troy Banks at the start of this race. And we got to go back and watch that. See if there's going to be judgment for this. And let's freeze frame. Now, this is lap 1. Sorry, this is lap 2. I think. I don't know. Lap 1 or lap 2. I can't remember if this was a standing start. We're going 3 wide. There's only 3 cars that are 3 wide on the entire TCR class here. Let's see if we could find the car. Oop. Some words are being said. We're not going to listen in though. Not this time. There we go. That's the one we want to see. Let's go to the chase. And hang on. We're post-racing this. Thank you for watching now. The race is over. Thank you for joining me. We're in my signature post-race analysis here, where I cheat all the rules from the software and we judge everybody and have a good time. It looks like the Miata and Audi and oh, who was that? It wasn't Tony. Daniel Williams. Unfamiliar with that name. Not really a whole lot going on here. No, Stan. We're not unmuting any chats. Might have just got a little loose from the top. Yeah, trying to hang on to the car and not much he could do. Everyone was a passenger there. Well, everyone wanted to say rubbing is racing. And yeah, there was some rubbing there. That's for sure. Fortunately, Troy Banks had nothing to do with any of that. He was just minding his own business and trying to get off track. Looks like they kept their cars in one piece, though, and continued to live to fight another day. What do we got here? Oh, I think we saw this live as Josh took a little too much curb, maybe tires a little too cold, and departed the track. Scroll down here. Scroll. So yeah, great moment here on track. John Miller is going to go for a send down the inside, going into turn 7. That turn 7? Nope. Wrong. That's turn 8. That's the heel of the track. Now they're at turn 9. What a move. Good stuff. Where's my air horn? Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Well, guys. Why are we doing this? Come on, guys. There we go. That's what I want to see. What are we doing here, guys? What's the plan? Oh, well, there was a gap, and then there wasn't. And then there wasn't a gap anymore. And yep. Yep.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
And Casey looked like he did what the right thing to do there in that incident, and he might have lifted for the accident, and he just gets steamrolled by stand by. We're gonna get you a name here in a second as someone joins the Discord.
Hey,
Brandon,
what's up, guys?
that's my former co-host before he got fired, Matt Atkins. Welcome to the chat. As you can see, he's here in the booth next to me, and by here in the booth next to me, I mean there's nobody here. It's just me. Anyway, Matt, would you like to do some post-race analysis here? Welcome. Let me give you the live feed so you can join me.
Take a look.
We missed whatever happened with you. You had something go wrong because I jumped
there's
away.
quite a few things.
I jumped away for a few minutes. You were battling for the lead, and then I came back, and you were like in 12th place, and I was like, well, and you know I can't find passes in live during race. It's too hard. But anyway, we're here watching what took out 4 TCR cars here. Let's yeah, wild stuff. And Brandon Piper battling, following. Well, hang on. Let me show you what really happened first before we jump in on words about what Brandon may or may not have done. I don't know what happened, but Jacob going for a send on the inside there. There was a gap. He went for it, and then there wasn't a gap. But yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
trying to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you want to see what happened here, it looks like the car in front, Brandon might have lifted, and Brandon following Casey, and Casey may have slowed down for an accident happening, and Brandon said yeet, and everybody dies. There are no survivors there.
Just trying to get out of the way. What a
Russell
second
Abraham
round.
says, I've already been hit once tonight, guys. I've had enough of your shenanigans. I'm just gonna go.
Old Testament Russell splitting the Red Sea and just going through Days of Thunder style.
Oh, what a send!
Russell, I believe, just joined. Russell, we're actually watching. You're your days of thunder send.
What a send it was. Nice work. Surprised you survived that one because there were 4 cars that didn't make it through that. Yeah. Hang on.
It was exciting.
If you click on the watch stream button in Discord, you can see what I see.
So your bumper, this is lap 6. Your bumper's already mashed up, Russ. Did you say you got on? Someone got you in an accident before lap 6?
Lap 2,
Yeah.
Russ got tagged by an Audi. We already reviewed it, but since Russ is here, let's relive it. Because why not?
It was turn 1, lap 3, and a car came up the inside and stayed in the throttle. So I was the losing end. Unfortunately, Troy Banks was outside of me, and he really lost because hard on the brakes, I could go nowhere but spin, and then he went out with me.
Yeah, the car that went on the inside of you at the beginning of this. Hang on, let me enhance. So they bumped, they touched, and it looks like they both lost control of braking, which probably wasn't the best for anybody. Whoops. Go back.
Did not appear to work out very well, although they kept rolling.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's unfortunate. Can I get a chase cam? Come on, computer. Give me what I'm here to see. If you're watching the Discord stream at the moment, Daniel Williams just gets a little tap from the car on his inside. It appears that he struggles with his car if you go into the cockpit view here.
Yeah, he's washing wide into Daniel.
Yeah, and you unfortunately lost out big time with that one, and so did Troy.
Yeah.
But Robin's racing, I guess. I don't really know who to blame on that one. So we're just gonna keep on trucking. Maybe it wasn't great to go 3 wide on lap 3, guys. I don't know. Live and learn. You've missed a few other incidents. Let's see. Brian Frick might have gone off track all by himself. Oh, his car is very beat up. Yeah. He hit the banana peel on that one. Okay, moving on to our next incident. Oh, and Brian decides to keep it rolling. Both his mirrors, one of his mirrors is broken. The car is definitely not driving that great. As he's now getting passed by the Miatas. Oh, hang on. Hilly, we will go back and
Oh, his car is very broken.
Yeah. There it is. He finally shuts it down and keeps it rolling.
All the tow trucks.
Yeah.
That car is broken.
We're watching some passes. The Miata class all race was lit. There were just 6-7 car battles the entire race. It was good stuff. I watched most of it on stream because Miata.
Evan ate the field up.
Yeah. Well, he got very lucky at some points with the TCR class because it was looking like he was not going to win the Miata race. And then, as he gets a little tap, and then he did win. As you guys caught one of those slow TCRs at the worst possible time on the last lap and held everybody else up. Let's see. You guys want to see some accidents? Hold on. Brian, not doing too hot in that Miata back there. We got to get Brian some, or did he just quit?
Brian in the Audi? Or a different Brian?
Brian Frick. I think that was the same Audi we saw crashed before. Okay, no, it's fine. Everything is fine. What? What? Oh.
Man. Really testing the
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Wow. That was a rocket ship through there.
Yeah, it looks like if you sent it a little too hard in the TCRs, they were easy to lose control, as we saw most of the guys that went off there. Miata seemed like they... Oh, no! What?
Wow.
What?
Craig,
Judgment!
trying his best, but that's a real dangerous spot to be going slow. Best to just take the off track and go straight if you're gonna go that slow, Craig. But
Oh, well...
right idea. Don't know about the execution.
What? And he stays on track and just gets... Hang on. Roman Bykov was just like, what am I supposed to do here, man? Just minding my... What am I supposed to do?
I was expecting options, but none of these are the right ones.
Oh, crap!
What a mess.
Well, yeah, the Miata
Little
car.
known fact, they put a rally course at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
That's the Joker laugh right there.
Did we miss something with Michael? Did Michael go into the pits early?
This is his pit. I know,
Oh.
I believe Mike, Jonathan Cooper, and myself, we all sailed past our pit boxes.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel your pain, Mike.
That's three cars past, man.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
That's not even one car past.
He's parallel parking in his pit stall. Give him some time.
You have to indicate before you turn.
Sure.
Just don't watch mine. Mine was just as terrible.
No, we're definitely watching it. As soon as I could find it.
To answer your early question of what happened when I was up in the lead pack, exactly what you saw Mike do is what happened to me.
Bro, you were fighting for the lead, and then you were... How far behind? I can't even find you on this. Where's your name, bro? There it is.
Then,
Matt Adkins enters the pit lane. So... Let's live it.
Going well, staying safe. And, get a couple text messages. Let me just talk to my
Oh, you were
fans on my phone.
texting and driving.
Yeah, I just gotta keep up with the Joneses. What's my IG do? Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go.
Nice parallel parking job.
What?
That's how we do it in the city.
If you're texting and driving, you deserved all of that.
No, I was actually adjusting my black boxes, but I might as well have been texting and driving. Is this another incident? Or just
Just a good pass. Good pass.
I don't
We
know
got.
about you guys, but I'm so relieved to see that light flashing is a thing in TCR also.
Was there a lot of light flashing going on back there? People, I don't notice it in my headlights. Like, people do it all the time. Like, they're trying to make me aware of them behind me, and like we're looking at pixels on the screen. It's not any brighter, unless I'm looking at the mirror. I don't see it. Like, thoughts, comments, concerns?
Sometimes I flash it so far behind me that I can't tell.
Yeah.
And then I flash it closer, and then I can see you, especially in
I don't find the value of it, but I do know that there are some guys that feel it is a good thing to do.
We didn't have any coverage. Go ahead, sorry.
I figured if you're flashing your lights, I figure at least you're about to commit to a line. Ooh, I thought he was pretty close to Mike right there when he dove back in. Those are some tight tolerances.
Man, the TCRs at some part of the track go by. It must, I imagine what it feels like when you're in a GT3 car and a spaceship goes by, because that thing is gone. As we were riding on board with Brian Lemke battling Michael Harney, the old switcheroo. Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm still scared.
Well done. Well done. Keeping
It's
it clean
good.
there.
Good, clean racing. Yeah, we almost saw murder, but, you know, attempted murder or almost murders don't count. That's just good, clean racing.
Attempted murder is definitely still a crime. Like, I don't know.
Not in sim racing, bro. Get out of here.
It was just a threatened murder. It really wasn't attempted.
It's all talk.
Poorly executed.
Where is Michael? Michael, did he just, like, peace out and not join the stream post-race?
That's an
rude.
accurate statement, yes.
This is why I'm done giving him screen time then. We're done. Like, you don't come post-race. You guys made me do the stream
a lot of
all...
sour grapes around the grid, I think, this race. I think a lot of people were having a tough time. But it's such a fun track. But I think it was, I don't know, bad days for some people.
Nothing ever goes well here, though.
Yeah. Well, you know, you add a boot to a track, to a multi-class track, and it's going to be tough.
Did you just go Canadian on us?
I did, a boot.
That's a beep.
It's just a nod to Coop. I'm sure he's at, Hortons? They calm his nerves right now.
Could be.
I'm trying to find some good passes here on track and not having difficulty finding the good. I mean, there actually aren't that many incidents. I think we've looked at all the crashes for the race here. Actually, hang on.
Ooh,
Oh,
that looked like it was going to be a close one.
Kelly was talking to us in chat before, and there it is. That's the one. It didn't get registered. It did not get registered as a wreck. It just showed that Kelly went off track. We watched that live.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Audi driver in a earlier highlight was flashing his lights to show his presence. I don't see his lights flashing now.
I think the red, is it the red Miata that pushes Kelly wide?
Think
Because I don't know
that might have.
Kelly
Yeah.
had much room on the inside. Like,
Yeah. Go around the outside, and these guys are battling hard. Oh no!
and Kelly gets drifted because there's the red Miata right there, like halfway in that lane anyway.
You're right, Matt.
Yeah.
So, oof, that's gonna be a tough one.
Don't think that's the TCR's fault there. I think that's we're getting squeezed. Everyone's getting squeezed here.
I don't think it's Kelly's fault because he's pulling alongside.
Oh no, there it is. That other Miata drifted over.
Yeah.
And then the other question is, did the red Miata see the TCR? Because that's a perfectly reasonable defensive move. But
No?
you don't know if
Come on.
the TCR's coming.
You got a Miata on your left. How are you supposed to see behind and to your left another car? You have to see through the
Attempted
Miata.
murder is not a perfectly accepted move.
But what if someone still dies? I think that's manslaughter, isn't it?
Yeah. And the only person to lose out there was poor Kelly. What?
Kelly was definitely not happy during this race, and that's understandable. That was just a crap move.
I would be a little upset too.
This is a tough spot to be. I wonder what the admins are gonna think of it. That might just be a rolling of a race incident.
Find that hard to believe.
Yeah, it looks like Justin really swung it out wide there, and maybe he wasn't listening to the radios. Hey, look, there's some light flashing.
There's a radio, but that's true.
Maybe he wasn't listening. Maybe he wasn't watching. I don't know.
Probably got a Spotify Rihanna Shut Up and Drive playing. You can't hear when people are talking to you. I mean, you got Rihanna blasting.
Oh boy.
He's looking
might
for
have
a
been
driver
using-
who's qualified.
He might have been using his middle finger to indicate his direction instead of flashing his lights.
Maybe.
He's got the iRacing hand signal mod.
So we're seeing a pass on the inside of you, Russ. John Miller sends it on the outside of turn 8.
The inside.
Inside?
Inside.
Well, inside, outside, same thing, same difference. One of the sides.
There are some racers in this league that generally they're gonna go full send.
Ooh,
And
howdy, have a look.
John is one that I will let go full send because he's not going to.
Collect.
He's not going to back out. He's going to go for it. So
Okay.
for us to both live through the event, I let him go.
Nice. Well, get those bonus points, get those positions. You are currently the points leader, so it'll shuffle around a little bit after this race, but what you're doing is definitely working on track for you.
Were you able to get a look on the inside? Oh, man.
Wait,
Oh,
is this
boy.
the incident? No, okay, we're back to where we started before.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We've gone
that's
back
not
too
fair.
far. All right. I didn't mean to go that far back. Matt, I can't find you anywhere on this event log. Were you blinking this race? No? Okay, here we
I
are.
was wondering because I had a couple people blink on my screen.
This is the beginning of the race. You're battling for second place, really. This is good stuff at the beginning.
Yeah, it was us three for a while, and I think Kent joins the crew.
Oh yeah, it was
Kevin gets up there.
It was a 7-car party for a little while. There were 7 cars within 2 seconds of. You go back and watch the rest of the race. I was having a lot of fun.
I was just really hoping I was filling everyone's mirror with joy, with my dog's excited face. The send it face is what it's gonna be.
Nice work. You lost a lot of time there.
And yeah, I don't think we had the bump draft to get back up to him. But everyone was kind of the mind to not let first car run away, so we would kind of run in the line a bit, get back up, and I think we'd battle a bit more.
I did find it amusing that throughout the race, Matt would ask numerous times a driver near him if they were okay with bump drafting.
Are you going for 0x or not? Because if you're not, let's do it.
Oh, it looks like one of the TCR cars here caught you guys, and then you all said move. We're squeezing you out of the way.
I appreciate whoever was in that TCR that let us have our battle.
That's Daniel Williams, who was last in the TCR class. It looks like a few times he might have been in the way, because right now you guys are legit faster than him in some of these corners. And
Well, I'm okay if he's in the way, but I'm in first. He's behind me. That is perfectly acceptable.
Like, look at this train of cars here.
And or if he can give me the TCR bump draft, I would also accept that.
Dude, that's gonna be like running nuts. Could you imagine getting a bump draft?
It might blow my gearbox.
It's like, wait a second, he's laying down lap times a second faster than everyone else, and he gained it all in one sector.
We'll try that at Daytona.
Yeah. Are we going to Daytona this season?
I think we are going to Daytona. We'll try that.
Yeah. Well, I think I've covered all the major events this race. There actually weren't that many crashes. Like I said, there's a lot of passes on track, but it was fun to watch it live. You guys did mostly good, except for those of you that didn't. I don't know. Do you guys have anything to add? I'll end the stream relatively. Usually we go like 40 minutes post race, 40 minutes to an hour, going over all the stuff. But this week there's not so much to go through. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting mixed class. TCRs, you're able to do a bit of banging. The cars don't spin out, front wheel drive. So even the incident I was involved with in turn 1, basically, okay, turn the wheel, step on the gas, and drive away from it. There was no crazy spins and all. So they're fun cars. They're durable cars to beat up. It's quite exciting in the TCR class, just getting around Miatas without wrecking anyone's race. So it's a very interesting mixed class series.
Yeah, these guys look like maybe the fast guys knew what they were doing when they picked this combo. It's a fun combo. It looks like it. I don't know. I don't drive anymore. I'm retired.
Right, until it comes to rocket ships.
Yeah, this may be my last week in rocket ship, speaking of, because my work schedule sucks now, and I'm all out of vacation days.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be in officials getting my ass handed to me in F3s and IMSA. That's fine. Well, I think that's it for the stream, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. See you guys next week. If that happens next week. I don't know. Peace.